Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk you through my everyday makeup routine. I'm going to show you the products I use and how I achieve this. So if you like what you see, keep watching. I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to do it. So first things first is foundation. I've actually got a little bit of foundation on already, but I'm going to apply it properly now. So I'm going to use Revlon Color Stay and mix it with Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I've been using these two foundations for about a year now, and I really like the way they sit on my face. I really like the matte finish. So yeah, I'm going to start applying with my Real Techniques Expert face brush. Now I'm taking my NYX Professional makeup brush to brush my brows up. The key is to make them fluffy, brush them up, make sure those hairs are standing up, and then I'll fill them in with any sort of dark pencil that I have. Next, I'm going to take my Unbeliever Brow Gel by L'Oreal and use this to darken my brow, but also filling all the gaps and all the spaces that I didn't fill in with the pencil. As you saw with the pencil, I don't really go too heavy-handed. It's very light strokes, and I use this on top to just kind of give me that finished look. So next it's time to conceal those bad boys. I use Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 370. I'll then take a damp makeup sponge to blend out the concealer and dab it all around my eyes. I might go back a couple more times just to make sure my brows are blended in well and making sure that the line is smooth and just how I like it, because my brows can't be flopping, brows have to be on point. Next, I'm going to use soap brows to keep my brows up and make sure that they stay in place. If you want the secret to taming your brows, shaping them, making sure that they can stay fluffy for longer, this is what you need. It's absolutely amazing. I've used it for years and I highly recommend it. You just need to add a bit of Fix Plus spray to wet it before you use it. I don't really conceal the top of my brows, so I'll just use my concealer brush just to go over, smooth it out, and just kind of dab it with really light strokes. Now taking my Fenty concealer again to conceal my under eyes and my cheeks. So to conceal the nose, you want to dab lightly down the center of the nose in a straight line and then begin to blend it out. To set my concealer, I use Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then I'll add a bit of banana powder by Revolution on top of it as well. So I'm putting the Laura Mercier setting powder under my eyes, but I'm also pulling it down the sides of my nose to get an even contour for my nose, and it will be very natural at the end of it. So for my nose contour, the setting powder is going down the center of my nose, and I'm taking it up towards my forehead and then bringing it down back to the tip of my nose again. Now I'm taking my banana powder and I'm doing the exact same thing, taking the setting powder down the sides of my nose in a straight line to sort of cover it, and that'll give me a nice natural nose contour. I also like to use the banana powder on top because I have a yellow undertone, so I want a bit of warmth in my highlight and I don't want to look completely washed out. So the next thing is contour. We're going to slice the cheekbone up. So what I do is I take my setting powder and I apply it from the bottom of my cheekbone, and I draw a line towards my mouth and blend it in. So next I'm going to take my Sport FX powder and I'm going to use it to contour. I'm also going to dust it around my jawline, on my forehead, and just anywhere else that needs bronzing. So the trick is to do it in circular motions, and generally anything that I'm applying to my cheeks, I'll usually blend it in a circular motion. So now I'm taking the Sport FX powder and I'm using just the powder section to blend out my highlight. So I'm blending out the banana powder and my setting powder from earlier. So next I'm going to take my Sport FX powder again, but I'm going to use the dark section, which is the bronzer section, and I'm going to use that to contour my nose. So I basically take it up my nose, up to where my brows are, and then bring it back down, and I do it in really light strokes because nobody likes a harsh nose contour. So back again with the Fenty products. So now I'm using Fenty bronzer in the shade Island Ting, and I'm going to use this to dust over my cheeks and blend in my highlight and my contour. Next, I'm going to take my Iman blusher and I'm going to dust that over my cheeks in circular motions. Not everyone does like to use blusher, but I love it because if you want to look cute, it's going to make your cheeks pop. So yes, sis. So now I'm going to take my Revolution highlight, and this is going to make my cheeks pop. The sort of highlight that you're going to see me from down the road. It's going to be blinding, it's going to be shining, all of that glistening. Yep, that's the sort of highlight I like. So now I'm using the highlight on my nose, so I'm just taking up and down my nose in a straight line, not too heavy, just really lightly dabbing it and then taking it down to the tip of my nose. And then I also take it up to my brows, and then I go in between my brows up into my forehead in an upside down triangle shape and bring it back down. So I like to mix my highlighters. The first one I used had a really nice bronzy undertone. This one is my Max Factor one, and I love this because it has a really nice yellowy undertone, really gold and warm. So when I mix the two, I get the perfect highlighter shade. So now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I want it to be quite thin, not too thick, because when I put my lashes on, I want that to stand out and I don't want the line to be too heavy. So yeah, starting from the inner corner and just dragging it out to the edges. When you've got hooded eyes like mine, or epicanthic folds as they're called, eyeliner is always great to open up your eyes and make them like pop a little bit more. But today I'm going for a really simple eyeliner look. So now I'm taking a black pencil and I'm putting it in the waterline. I can't really remember where I got this eyeliner from, but just get any black one and it should be fine for you. So I already applied some glue to my lashes, so I'm just blowing them to make sure they're tacky, and while I'm waiting I'm going to do something else and I'll come back to my lashes after. So now it's time for the lips, and I'm using a dupe for MAC Chestnut, which is my Barry M pencil, and this is great and I've been using it for a while now because I finished my chestnut. But basically when I line my lips I don't overline, because as you can see my lips are already big and I don't like to look, you know, like too overly done. So yeah, this is my process. So now I'm taking my Dose of Colours lip gloss and I'm basically going over my lip liner and using this to start like the ombre of my lip colour. Then I use this nude lip gloss and I place it in the centre of my lips and then I blend it out. Next it's the NYX Butter Glass, and I literally just place this all over to blend in the ombre. So my lashes are ready to be stuck down now, and the way I glue them is I start from the inner corner and I keep pressing them down till I get to the outer corner of my eye. Yeah, make sure you stick them on properly, make sure they're firm so they can't fly off at any point. So my lashes still need to dry because the glue is not fully dry yet, it's still a little bit tacky. So while I'm waiting for my lashes to dry, I'm going to add some more lip gloss on and make sure they're popping and plump. So now I'm going to get some clear lip gloss and I'm using the Vaseline Lip Shock lip gloss, and yeah, I want my lip gloss to be popping, my lip gloss to be cool and all of that. So yeah, I'm going to apply it on top, but I'm going to dab it really lightly. So now I'm using my Iman highlighter. Guys, I honestly recommend you get this. It's so nice on your skin and you can apply it anywhere. It's got like such a natural, nice glow to it, and it's great for darker skin tones as well. So I highly recommend it. So to finish off, I'm going to use my setting spray, and yeah, here's the finished look. I'm going to add all the details for the products in the description box below, so if there's anything you want to get, feel free to go for it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked this makeup look. This is basically my everyday makeup routine, just yeah, like for a normal day. But if you guys want anything else, let me know. I'll be happy to show you like my going out looks and eyeshadow looks and all the rest of it. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.